Yeah.
तो यहाँ से फिर माइक ऑन करता है। Can I speak?
Speaker.
Good afternoon. BSO sir, can you unmute yourself? Can you confirm my voice is coming?
Sir, are we audible?
Sir, are you audible? BSO sir, Satya Shekhar sir, are you audible?
Yes, good afternoon, sir. I'm Satya Sekhar, Captain Satya. I can hear you.
Okay, sir. Okay, so you can access your mic and camera, right?
Mic and camera both are coming?
Your mic and camera?
Where do we sit here? Hey, where is?
राहुल तो मेरा था
Camera.
कैमरा आगे सर आप आगे फ्रंट में सर
It's being here. Camera is here.
हाँ, आप वहाँ पर बैठे हो तो सर आपका अच्छा व्यू।
नहीं वही है ना?
चेयर का व्यू वही है।
ठीक है अभी म्यूट
ग्रीन होगा तो अनम्यूट है, रेड होगा तो म्यूट है।
अभी क्या कर
टैप कीजिए जस्ट।
Yeah, good afternoon to all the participants. Can you please confirm? Can you hear us? Can you see us? Can anybody confirm?
Yes, sir, I can see you. Here I'm Captain Satya Sekhar.
Okay, thank you for the confirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the webinar which we are going to conduct now, which is being live streamed in DGS YouTube channel. I request all the participants to maintain courtesy and discipline while asking questions and while we are discussing the matters here. The purpose of this interaction is to clear all the doubts or any queries of the candidates, and where the examiners also here in the meeting, they can also guide them so that their doubts are cleared and they are confident while appearing in the examination. Also, we can address any queries pertaining to assessment or seat booking or availability of seats, any other aspects of nautical grade competency examinations. All the mercantile marine departments also joined here. So I request all of you to cooperate in this, and we will be completing at 5, the 2-hour session, so that we can discuss maximum. So we will leave the floor open and we will admit the candidate as one by one from here, so that everybody gets the opportunity to ask the questions. If there are same questions, I request if one candidate asks the question, next candidate need not ask again, other than a specific queries. Okay, we have received some questions. Many are common. So we will leave the floor open. And along with me, my colleagues, Captain Anish Joseph is here, Deputy Nautical Advisor, and Captain Nitin Mukesh is here, Deputy Nautical Advisor, and Captain Ravi Shekarwar is a Nautical Surveyor. And T team is here to support you in all your queries. With this introduction, I leave the floor open and I request my colleague Captain Ravi Shekarwar to coordinate. There are large number of participants, so we need to be very careful and avoid any unnecessary comments or allegations. So the purpose is to improve. Okay, so we are open for any suggestions, and many questions already come to us. So we will open the floor on queue. Okay, the people, anybody wants to ask question, please raise the hand. We will admit one by one so that we can address your queries. Okay. I request Captain Ravi to allow the candidates.
Yeah, good afternoon to all. And I request Captain B.S. Rao sir and Satya Shekhar sir, please, you can lower your hand. We have given access to camera and mic. And other examiners also who are internal and external, please raise your hand so that we can give access to the camera and mic. And after this,
The candidates first.
okay. So first candidate is Ritvik Pathak. Just I will give him access. Allow mic. Yeah, Ritvik, can you unmute yourself and come online for your query? Ritvik Pathak.
माइक का एक्सेस देना पड़ेगा
Yes.
So we have given the permission now. So you can try Ritvik again.
मुझे माउस देना
Sudhanshu Sharma. Sudhanshu Sharma, can you, if you can hear us, please you can unmute your mic and speak for your question. Sudhanshu.
Very good afternoon to all, sir. Please confirm I'm audible, sir.
Yeah, you are audible.
Switch on your video also.
Okay.
And
Thank
you
you.
switch on your video also. Sudhanshu, you switch on your video also.
Sure, sir. Sure. I'll switch on my video as well.
Yeah, if you are comfortable, you switch on the video. Please ask your question, please. Sir.
ये उज्जवल जो रेज हैंड हो रहा है कैमरा देके फिर करते रहेंगे.
Yeah, please go ahead with
Uh,
your questions. If we have a limited time, a lot of candidates are there. Please, quickly.
Yes, sir. Very good afternoon to all, sir. All the participants, all one present here, sir. Actually, I'm a NCV candidate, sir. I have done my NWQ NCV exams. I've already cleared, and presently I'm serving as a NWQ on the vessel. And I have done my BSc Nautical Science from International Maritime Academy, and pursued my BSc Nautical Science from there, sir. And since I am a BSc Nautical Science candidate and with the PCM less than 60%, so as per the TAPA manual, I do have to complete my 18 months of NWQ on the NCV vessels. So when I appear for second mate FG, so do I have to appear for a functions to give my second mate FG? Because that is the query that I'm looking for, and I did not get the exact answer. That do I have to again appear for my functions? Because I'm a BSc Nautical Science candidate. So, and as per TE pay manual, also they are not precisely mentioned that okay, NW after NWQ, whether or not we have to appear for functions. Up to you, sir. Now.
Yeah, thank you, Sudhanshu Sharma. I think your case is addressed in NT Exam Circular 2 of 2017. NT Exam Circular 2 of 2017, which prescribes a
Okay, sir.
flowchart for the candidates who are not having a 60% PCM. So that was the reason you were told to appear for NCV. After NCV, you need to complete 18 months of sea service as a watchkeeper, then appear
sir.
for the second mate
Yes, sir.
competency course as well as the examination. So that is the procedure
Exactly, sir.
given in the NT Exam Circular 2 of 2017. So you can just refer it. And if you have any specific query on that, we have given a clear flow chart, who should do what. There are there are DNS candidates as well as BSc Nautical Science candidates who are having less than 60% marks. We have given the flow chart. Please follow that. So if there are any
Yes,
difficulty in
sir.
assessment, you can send us a email to our DigiShipping examination section. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you so much for resolving the query, sir. Thank you. That is all.
Okay, you can now
Ritvik, Mr. Ritvik.
Mr. Ritvik, we have given you access for your camera and mic. You can start. You can come online. Yeah, Ritvik.
Yes, sir. Very good afternoon to all the surveyors, sir. I hope I'm audible, sir.
Yeah, you are audible, Ritvik.
Yes, sir. I am, sir, already a chief mate foreign going. So, sir, it was not much of a query for me, but uh, I just wanted to know, sir, if there is some kind of provision in the future to lower the sea time for giving the master's exam after obtaining the chief mate's FG, because sir, what I believe is basically when people are giving exams from abroad, they are combining their mates and masters, and here there is a little bit of a delay after basically. After completing your chief mate, you have to again do 12 months of sea time. So I was wondering if that could be lowered to about 6 to 8 months, sir.
Currently, the requirements to become a master is same across all the country. There is 36 months after second mate. There is the same thing we have in our STCW rules. But also the requirement is after obtaining a chief mate, minimum 12 months of sea service, which is a requirement as not as a chief officer. This minimum 12 months of service after obtaining a chief mate of competency is a rule requirement as per STCW rules 2015. Okay, so that's being followed now. So currently there is no plan to make any changes in the rule. There was no request from any industry or any candidate, because rules are made in extensive consultation with all the stakeholders. No, just to reiterate that our Indian certificates are recognized across the world, and more than 35 countries unilaterally accept our certificate without additional examination. Because of the standards, we have shared our rules and regulations to all the countries as well as IMO. I understand your query that there are some jurisdictions, they have a flexibility with respect to mates and masters. But currently the rules are minimum 12 months after mates, and we will be revising the rules because the new Merchant Shipping Act has been passed now. There will be a revision of rules in next 1 year. During that time, there will be extensive stakeholder consultation will happen, and then any decision, if at all, to reduction or increase in the sea time will be taken at that time. So currently there is no plan. Okay, so thank you.
Sir, if I may follow up, sir. Sir, I already have about 45 months of sea time as officer of watch. Now, since I'm on the tanker fleet, so the promotions are a bit slow. So, the purpose of my query was basically.
No, we understand. Ritvik,
Yes.
we fully understand your query. The convention says only 36 months after obtaining a second mate. There is a total period of services specified in the convention. And we have a requirement that minimum 12 months after obtaining a chief mate certificates. Okay. So that's our requirement, and that is basically the rules are made by the discussion with the industry stakeholders. It is not the individual candidates, also an important stakeholder, but mainly the employers and the governments. They are the main stakeholders, and we are open to discussion, and that will be decided in maybe next 1 year. All the rules are due for revision. That time we will take this up matter. So because this is the first time I am hearing such a request. So far, what we are seeing in practice is mostly seafarers are coming with a large, maximum more service than the required, because of the, as you rightly said, promotion, and they are selling more and more and coming. But I think your request is very valid. We can discuss at the time of revision of rule. Okay, I will request my officer to note it down. So we will put this in front of the rule. Finally, the industry has to accept. Okay, industry, all the stakeholders has to accept. Thank you very much. Okay. Next.
Next is Nitish Kumar. Nitish Kumar, you unmute yourself and you can switch on your camera and you can come up with your query.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Nitish. And just a moment, I also request all the examiners to kindly post in chat box message. We will allow then access to your camera and mic, sir. So please post on chat box also if you are not getting access to camera and mic. Other team is going to allow now. Now
Yes,
you can, you can speak, Nitish.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. I am from rating background. Presently, I am doing my second function. Last interaction section also, you people told that you will come to know about your marks of the paper you are giving. Last time we given the NCV exam, but we could not come to know about the marks, how much marks we got, only knowing the passing and fail. Yes, sir. So my query
Can you repeat your query? Ritu, can you repeat your query?
Yeah. Yeah, my query is that we are giving the exam, so we should come to know the exam subject marks also, but we are not getting the marks, only getting the pass and fail. Yeah, last interaction session also people tell that next time we will take in intention and we will try to give the marks also of the paper.
No, see, I got it. What we said was, I fully agree. Our intention is to disclose the marks as well as to show the answer sheets to the candidates.
Yes, sir.
You may be very well aware that pilot project for the online examination already started in MMD Noida. All the answer sheets are scanned. Okay. It is happening in pilot mode and it is going to be fully live by March 2026. Okay. So once the pilot project is more or less successful, once it extended to all over India, then there will be a process, there will be option for you to seek the copy of answer sheets and view the answer sheets. That is what we are making. The software is under development. So which will be, you can demand the copy of answer sheet with the remarks of the examiners, what mistakes you made. That will be done. The software is under development, and apologies for the delay. And it will be rolled out in another 6 months' time. March 2026 is the deadline for launching all over India. Okay. Even NCV exams also will be online. Everything will be online. Okay.
Okay.
Just bear with us for some more time. Okay.
Okay, Nitish, you can now unmute. Sushil Singh, you can put your camera on and mic and you can come up with your query. Sushil Singh. You unmute your mic, Sushil Singh. Unmute your mic. You are now.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon. You are audible
Sir,
now. You
I
can
am
speak.
second mate FG,
Okay.
and I have more than 60 months experience only in offshore. And I just wanted to know if I will give the exams for chief mate, what limitations I will get on my COC.
You are offshore candidate and sailing on offshore vessel?
Yes, sir. All offshore vessels. My experience is on more than 3000 GRT vessel, around 15 months.
In
See, currently, if you, what is the procedure is, if you have at least 6 months of service on a cargo ships, there won't be any limitation. Okay. But if you are sailing purely on offshore vessel, then currently we are having a limitation as offshore vessels only. The offshore includes the multi-purpose support vessels. Okay. OSV, MSV, SPS, all vessels are covered on that. So if you are sailing on only on those sector, so you don't have to worry about it. So you can you will be get a FG certificate with a limited to offshore vessel. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Now you can mute yourself. Anjani Kumar Mishra. Anjani Kumar Mishra.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, also.
Good afternoon. You can switch on your camera and then speak for your question.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have just one question, sir. Sir, actually, one of guy asked this for number exams number. Same also related to that question also. Sir, at present, the process of for rechecking and reevaluation, sir, the for written exams seems sir very limited, and also it's very difficult for candidate to access this processor. And in many other exams, like sir, other board exams, they allow they first upload the sir, this your exam sheet, and then evaluate, and then if you want to for apply rechecking or something you can do, but in our exam system there is no system like that. If first we check and then we can apply for revaluation or for rechecking, sir.
You can tell it will be done. You can tell it is
Revaluation process.
See, as I explained
Yes, sir.
earlier, that the display of answer sheets can happen only after March 2026. Okay, so then
Yes,
you
sir.
will
Yes,
be
sir.
able to see what mistakes you made, and you can
Yes, sir.
see yourself. At the same time, just to clarify, the procedure for re-evaluation is given in the rule. You must apply for re-evaluation for written or orals within 30 days of declaration of results. You must submit an application to the Mercantile Marine Department, and then we try to complete the process within a week. Okay, so that's the process, but this also will be an online process very soon along with the e-examination. All these activities also will be under online, so which will expedite the re-evaluation quickly. But the process is there are every month at least 4 or 5 candidates are appearing, applying for a re-evaluation. It is being done. Normally it will be evaluated by a different examiners, and then we declare the results. We try to do it within a week normally, but there may be a delay at times, but most of the cases we declare the result within a week. Okay.
Yes, sir.
A view of answer sheet will happen after 6 months. Okay.
Anjani Kumar,
Next.
your doubt is cleared now. You can now mute yourself and we will take next candidate. Mukesh. And Anjani, you can lower your hand. Mukesh. Unmute him. Mukesh, can you come up with your question and switch on your camera? Mukesh.
Yes, good afternoon, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yes, sir. I'm from the writing background, and I'm doing the NCV classes here. And sir, my query is that, sir, the criteria for the second mate FG, the writing background candidates will have to go for the NCV examination written, and then after that, again, we'll have to go for the foundation, and then again the same courses, same classroom, everything will be the same. Then again for the FG. But my concern is that it takes times of almost minimum. If the student is brilliant or one of high student, it will take minimum 1.5 year, 18 months to complete all this procedure. But sir, the candidate who is from the writing background, but still they have the science background. The candidate have done the PCM more than 60% secured in +2, and but he is from the writing background. But all the procedure will have to go whatever the right now the circular for the DG shipping is there. So it takes much time for the writing background to get the FGCOC. I know, sir, that circular was in 2012 was withdrawn because the candidates where the passing marks were less. But at the same, withdrawing the complete this circular for all the candidates. Although, and sir, just for my example, I have done the +2 with the science background, more than 60% in my PCM. But again, I will have to go for the foundation. It was just for the 2 months because I am from the writing background. But I have knowledge and I have everything. So there should be some parameters for those candidates also. If the candidate is skillful and he has the confidence that he can clear the FG examination too, there should be some bracket for them also, sir.
Yeah, Mukesh, I think your questions are very valid. But just to clarify, so we don't distinguish whether a candidate is from a rating background or a cadet background. The rules are based on the pre-C training what you have done. Okay. If you have done a cadet's pre-C training, then you will be directly coming for a 4-month competency course, because that IMO model course is of around 8 to 9 month duration for a minimum to become an officer in charge of a navigational watch. The IMO model course, most of the elements are covered in a DNS course or a BSc Nautical Science course. If you have done a GP rating course, then those elements are not covered. So that is how we were supposed to, change the curriculum for a ratings. But then we can't have a separate course only for rating. Then that will be very limited number of students. So you must undergo a minimum duration of 8 months of competency course. So that is the reason we have introduced a foundation. Anyway, foundation is exempted if you have done the cadet pre-C training course. All other candidate has to undergo a foundation course, irrespective of whether you have done a 10+2 PCM or not. Okay. And then function course. Now you must be aware we have revised the NCV course recently. So what we are trying to do, instead of repeating the same course again, this NCV plus 4-month foundation course, we are trying to have a bridging course just to have 1 month duration or 2 month duration. There's a committee is working on it. So any NCV candidates can do the bridging course and come to a FG course, which is being worked on a priority basis. Okay, so till that time, so we are just we have to continue the existing practice. But internationally, even in anywhere in the world, the minimum duration for any rating candidates to come to second mates is a 9-month duration course, competency course as per IMO model course, which you must be aware. Okay. So, but only thing, as you rightly said, it takes time. You do the 4-month course and examination, again another 4-month course. The exam, it increases time. So we are trying to work out some methodology. So we have revised the NCV syllabus now, which is already published in website. Now there will be a bridging course from NCV to FG. So that is in the pipeline, so that you don't have to repeat the entire 4-month course. Okay. So which will come very soon. So we will accordingly we will change the flow of rating stream. Okay.
Okay, sir. I can understood, and thanks for the clarification, sir. Only one thing that I need to ask in your conversation, sir. If the new circular will be released in a future somehow, and so will that be applicable for the candidate who is already existing candidate for the NCV classes, doing the NCV classes, and for the new fresher candidate?
So we have revised the NCV syllabus just now. You must be aware the current batch is having a new syllabus. Anybody doing the new syllabus will be able to take the benefit of it. Okay. Otherwise, the earlier syllabus was the old syllabus. The current batch which is going on is having an NCV new syllabus. Then they need not repeat the second mate course 4 months again. So they will do the bridging course just to study the worldwide navigation aspect and other missing elements, and they can come for directly a second mate examination. That is a plan. So hopefully we will be able to complete that. Committees, you must have seen, we have revised the foundation course syllabus, we have revised the NCV, we revised the mate NCV, master NCV syllabus. Next we are working on this bridging course as well as the second mate syllabus upgradation. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, Mukesh, now you can, Nitish Kumar.
If there is one chat, anything you can answer. There is one chat regarding the oral examination. You can just answer.
One chat, na?
You can, or you can say you can.
There is one in the chat box. There is this is repetitively happening. Unfortunately, these candidates who are giving oral examinations are being contacted by elements who are actually trying to create mischief. They give false promises that if you approach to them, for some consideration, they will pass you. We have issued advisories in the past. We have issued multiple times advisories, and we have also provided you contact details. Kindly inform the concerned MMD, jurisdictional MMD through which you're appearing, or the examiner in charge, so that we can take necessary action. There have been multiple instances where we have got the contact details and we have filed police complaints, and we have initiated action. So kindly don't fall into these traps, because they will try and mislead you. Unfortunately, the numbers most of the candidates, I understand, are part of WhatsApp study groups or other groups where information is shared, and probably in these groups you don't know who else are there, and these kind of agents or tools are there who will try and mislead. They'll get the number from the groups and they'll contact you. So don't share information about your examination or other things in these groups. That is another thing we would like to inform you. Okay, kindly have a look at our website. This particular advisory, which was issued on, I think, August of 2024, there is this advisory. We will share it again in the WhatsApp chat also, and it is there in a shipping website also. Please have a look at that advisory.
And apart from that, Captain Anish, what he has told, one more thing you can do, that you can send that number, all the numbers to the chief examiner from where you are receiving the call, and also ignore that whatever you have written, that ignore the call, do not, and try to block that number also, so that agent should not call, because agents are from your WhatsApp number only, WhatsApp group only, because they come as a student. You also think that they are a student and they are studying from that group, but they're actually an agent. So ignore that number, and if they are keep on calling, then pass that number to the chief examiner. That is a Captain Azad sir. You can pass that number to him, or maybe
to the concerned MMD.
To the concerned MMD.
The DG shipping also you can send. See, rest assured that the Indian examination system is having a trustworthy system. So very fact that candidates find it difficult to pass, so if at all, if it is so easy to pass the exam through an agent, so many repeaters will not be there. Okay, so don't believe in any rumors. Don't fall into the trap of agents, and avoid communication with unknown persons. All official communication only by emails only. And just to inform you, each and every oral is recorded. Okay, video and audio recorded, and it will be played back. Okay, so nobody can escape, by doing some illegal things. Okay, so I rest assure you that the system is foolproof, and but there is a sad part. There are some of the innocent candidates are getting cheated by these messages. That's the reason we have repeatedly putting it in social media handles about the advisory and the numbers which are which are giving a call to them, and also there are complaints have been already filed to the police from our side as well as the candidate side. So it's either better to ignore it, or if they are calling you again and again, just send a message with a screenshot that you are getting a call from this number. And we don't disclose any personal particulars to third party. It is all confidential, and it is all they are taking exactly from your WhatsApp. If you put a WhatsApp message that your oral is tomorrow, you will get a call tomorrow morning. Okay, so don't share any information about your examination or credential endorsed number in a common WhatsApp group. This is our advice. But at the same time, you are always advised to intimate to us with supporting evidences by email. Thank you. Next candidate.
Okay, Nitish, Nitish Kumar Singh. For 30.
Months.
Next candidate, Harish Sheikh for 30 days.
Rishikesh.
Rishikesh
दत्ता
नीतीश का हो गया, नीतीश फ्लोर
नीतीश का तो हो
हो गया ना, लोअर हैंड कर देना, ठीक है। ऋषिकेश दत्तात्रेय for 30.
NCV लिख लो.
Yes, to go the same route only.
Rishikesh, you can speak. Unmute your mic. Rishikesh, unmute your mic.
I request candidates to be quick. So there are a lot of candidates are waiting, please.
Rishikesh, your mic is mute, huh? Unmute and speak.
Yes, sir. Yeah, very good day, sir. Sir, my query is regarding that. Sir, I'm a NWQ holding COC now, and I have completed my BSc Nautical Science from IMA. As per the TAP manual, to convert my COC to FG, I need to go again through this. I need to complete 18 months of sea time as a second mate or third mate, and later on I need to clear the FG written exams again and or morals too. Then I will then my COC will be converted to the FGC. So, is there any exemptions that any BSc candidates who are holding the degree from approved DG college like IMF, but due to the less PCM criteria, they are not able to convert the COCs because of this because of these reasons, sir.
See, this question was already asked by another IMA candidates. We are aware of. See, first of all, this is what happens. See, when you are joining a college without having a required PCM, all these complications happen. So anyway, nowadays I think they are not admitting with such percentage. The minimum percentage has to be met. Even some college promises you they will give admission if you are not supposed to join. But anyway, we have given a way by NT Exam Circular 2 of 2017. There are a lot of litigation in this matter. You guys are very well aware. Okay, so about the litigation, accordingly based on the court judgment, the decision was taken to allow you to NCV first, then come after 18 months to second mate. So that is a via media. Otherwise, you are not eligible as per the TIP manual. Okay, so there is no other option. And you tell any boys who is interested to join, any institute, to make sure that they are meeting the minimum qualification requirements. Okay, there is no exemption. Thank you.
Okay,
Next candidate.
Next candidate, Samir. Samir, you can unmute your mic and camera and speak.
Hi, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon to all.
Yeah, good.
Sir, I am from rating background. I have completed my foundation and NCV course, and right now I am doing my FG. Sir, my only concern is regarding the frequency of exams of NCVs, because it is happening in after every 4 months, which is just in case if somebody fails in one exam, so he has to wait for another 4 to 5 months to appear.
Calendar increase every 2 months.
Mr. Samir, there is a plan that I think from the month of January that we are going to increase the frequency of NWQ NCV examination from 4 months. I think it is going to reduce for 2 months. With second month, we are going to do that from January. That new schedule will come, and you will see soon that the change of plan of NWQ NCV examinations.
That was also
to what Captain Nitin Mukesh said. As you know, the government is promoting the NCV stream. We have come out with the NCV deck cadet scheme, and we are also at the same time revise the syllabus. We are bringing a converse with the help of National Testing Agency and CDAC. So we can, in fact, we are planning to have an examination every 2 months. So hopefully, if everything goes well, maybe the next annual schedule, we will try to include the, more frequency. But only my request is the candidates absentees, more than 30% of candidates booked for examination remaining absent. So it is totally not acceptable. So all the resources are very limited. You are a genuine candidate waiting for a seat. The other candidate booked for the examination and remaining absent. My sincere request to candidates to utilize the opportunity. If you appear, but still the candidates book for it and then they remain absent, which which is even industry is not in favor of it. Okay, but at the same time, I must, as Captain Nitin Mukesh said, we will be increasing the frequency of examination of NCV, because similar to NCV will be held every 2 months, mates will be held every 3 months.
Yes.
The master and yes, second mate was always
Next calendar.
every 2 months. So we will try
Sir,
to do that. Okay, thank you.
sir, one more question I have. It's not a question, sir, it's more of a concern. Sir, as people from the rating background who complete their FG, get their second mate FG license, so the major problem which we are facing in not only in India, worldwide, is that we don't get opportunities, sir. So if there is something which DG Shipping can take an initiative towards that, sir, it will be very helpful for us, sir.
I think that's it's really, I mean, means it's definitely not acceptable. Any certificate holder, nobody should see what is his background, whether the rating background or or a career background. Once the person issued with the certificate of competency is equal as far as the government is concerned. But I think
Right,
it is
sir.
mostly with respect to the company. So it is based on whichever company you're working, they would like to take. But I request to just respect the judgment of the employer. I think they are the best person to decide. They will definitely give chance. And in fact, the employers only started this scheme, and they have always promoted the career progression of all the candidates. It is not that specific group of person, but that situation is based on supply and demand. Even second
Correct,
mate
sir.
holders are forced to sail as a junior officer for more than 1 year, 2 years nowadays. Even a master ticket holder after passing master's exams are sailing as chief officer for several years. So that's, I
Yes,
think,
sir.
a supply and demand. So I think government has got a very little to do. But I think the
Correct, sir.
employer will definitely take a call. But I can assure you there is no bias per se from the employer side as well as the government side. Okay, thank you.
Correct, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Online वाला लेना sir ये validity of past function.
Any input from our external examiner if they want to give any suggestion
Sir, any input from our external examiners also, if
regarding
they
the
want
oral
to
examination?
any suggestions regarding oral examination? Sir, I request our external examiners also to kindly provide any inputs with respect to our oral examinations to the candidates.
Yes, sir. Myself, Captain Satya Sekhar here.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. It has very recently found with me that I was taking the orals, and one candidate came with Bluetooth in his ear.
So that's not accepted, sir. I think normally we must have told the candidates, it's a very valid point. I request
Yeah.
all the candidates to avoid using an electronic device during the examination. So then you will be debarred from examination. So like procedures start misconduct. So it's a competency examination. It is not a school examination. We need to be very, very careful. And so I think that's a very valid point, sir.
Sir, I'm Kiran Joshi. On one
Yes, sir.
side, the candidates keep complaining that we do not have sufficient seats at various MMDs. But at the second mates level, what I have been observing since last almost 2 years, that on the spot, the candidates do not appear saying that they are not prepared for a particular function of the oral examinations. So I, through the DG, would like to request saying that the candidates should book their functions provided they are well prepared for that, instead of cancelling the oral examination a certain function. Probably the point may be
Concern is already communicated in the previous webinar and the previous interaction with the candidates. But what candidate thinks that because they are booking 10 days before or maybe 15 days before, so they might be thinking that they will be preparing for that function 1, function 2 or function 3. So we better give chance to the candidate कि अगर नहीं कर पाया तो ठीक है. He declared.
Yeah, it is advised that to prepare, because see what happened every month exams are happening for repeaters. We ensure earlier it used to be every 2 months. Nowadays we ensure that every month at least repeaters get exam attempts every month. So they are free to do one function or 2 function as per their choice. So yeah, it is a waste of money, but I think sometimes they lose confidence once they come online, and sometimes they get blanked out. So we also faced, I think, in our time. So, but my advice is to candidates to prepare thoroughly and appear for examination. Okay, thank you, sir. Any other input, sir, from Captain Coutinho, sir? You want to say something?
I think Captain Iyer sir has raised hand. Sir.
Yeah, please, sir.
Iyer sir.
No, sir.
Continue,
Okay,
sir.
2, 3 important
Yes, sir.
points I'd like to mention.
Yes.
First, okay, as far as the students are concerned, the candidates, what I'm normally finding them is they are just mugging up a certain thing without understanding the concept. You see, when we are taking the examination, the whole idea is how is he going to perform on the ship? And what the candidate must do is, even when the faculty is teaching, ask questions. Why? You just don't blindly say that, whatever is there, go something beyond it. Because, if you want competency and every day you want to be one step ahead, and if you want Indians to survive, we have to be one step ahead of others. So many a time when we find, even orals, when I'm finding, they just have mucked up that the moment you ask something beyond it, a little bit beyond, why this is happening, what is this? They are clean bold. That is one thing. And the whole idea is when we are examining, the idea is how he performs on the ship. So that is one area. The second thing what we are finding is none of them are going to the library and seeing the various publications. Even last time I said in the orals, we are looking at all the publication on the ship, whether he's able to operate it. And you also mentioned that these will be available in the library. Whether there is a facility for them to go to the library or the library is only for a few hours and they are, morning to evening and they have no time. I don't know what is it, but majority of them have not gone through the publication, the library. They just mugged up a few notes. This is another serious problem. The third thing which I came to know from my colleagues is the basic cadets, the SSTP evaluation, some of them not even bothered to collect the certificates from the institute. If the SSTP is properly done, a candidate should walk through the orals because 90% of it is actually covered in the SSTP. If you have done it, everything properly, step by step. Now, my request would be that just as you have the institute, uploading all the certificates, whether you can have a provision for uploading the SSTP also in your, the website. So when the examiner, when he's looking at it, he just looks at it and say that, okay, BSc cadet and DNS cadet, SSTP is not there. Then he can tell them, where is the certificate? What have we done? Because these some of them, when they, some places, what I heard is that they are not checked the SSTP. These guys don't even bother to get the certificate. That means not even evaluated. And that is definitely going to affect the orals because if your SSTP is properly done, then the orals will be definitely, the students will be doing extremely well. The other point is that the BSc cadet generally we find them performing quite poorly because what he has learned is maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. Now you said, okay, he's got his returns. Uh, Actually, this is for the institute, whether you all can promulgate a rule. I'm telling you from my own experience, when I had the nautical technology program, after the sea time, I used to call them for 21 days, prepare them for orals, and then they used to go, and then most of them used to pass either first or second attempt because I used to take personal pride. Whether what one suggestion I would give is the BSc cadets make the institute like now for you're giving the statistics of the people passing out from your post courses. Similarly, the BSc cadet is the pre-C. Now that can be a part of the CIP so that the institute also feels that I have trained a cadet. Most of them are failed in second mates in 3 or 4 attempts. Then my CFP also gets affected. So then they will be interested in calling them back, updating them, training them, because at the end of the day, we want all the cadets to pass, So when we have a system like that, that will get solved. And another thing to the candidates is, I don't know where they do the radar alpha course. Majority of them don't know how to do radar plotting. Even when you show a radar thing on the screen, quite a lot of them can't even recognize that. So my request to the candidate is, please do radar alpha course in a proper good institute, because that is the bread and butter for the navigation. Thank you, sir. These are my suggestions.
Thank you, sir. I think this is a very valid suggestion you have made. So we will focus on this ROC, ARPA course also. So
BSc cadet for
BSc cadets also, we will talk to the concerned institutes. As you rightly said, everybody is interested in only one aspect. The candidate must complete the examination in a shortest possible time. That is the, I think, target for us, as well as for the examiner, as well as for the companies. So we will try, we will communicate. So I think two important points you have raised. One is regarding the ROC course. So I think we will have to see that, how is it being conducted, and BSc Nautical Science also, they must communicate with the candidates regarding the SSTP. Thank you, sir. Continue, sir, please. Then we will come back to the candidates, because there are a lot of questions are there.
Yeah, good evening, sir. So regarding the written exam, since the star system is removed, we see that the boys are not coming at all prepared, and they just write a few lines and they leave the paper. Not even the 50% requirement of the paper is written. So the star system is removed to give the candidates a free chance to appear, but they should take use of it and given their maximum to pass. Another thing is with respect to orals, they do not know the basic difference between inside of one another and in restricted visibility. Without knowing the basics, it is very difficult to certify them to be officers on board, because then it will be very dangerous to have them on watch. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Actually, it is very surprising that after a pre-sea training and the 18 months, or several months of onboard experience and post-sea competency course, still the candidates are not able to distinguish between insight of one another or restricted visibility. It is really shocking. So I really don't know I don't know what to say. Maybe some candidates can tell us why, how they managed to forget it. So, but then I think, sir, maybe at times I see the candidates gets blank during the oral examination. So they themselves tell. But otherwise, the institutes needs to practice them, answering the questions. So we are going to come out with the oral preparatory course very soon. We are working on it so that the candidates can practice answering questions. It is not only knowing it, also you should answer the questions whenever it is raised. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your input. Let's go to the candidates.
एक IMU has raised hand.
Yeah, please.
Right, we have given you access for mic and camera. IMU.
Indian Maritime University. I think there is
one request from IMU. So, sir, you can speak. IMU NPC. IMU NPC.
ठीक है, next can.
पंकज सरीन सर ने रेस किया. पंकज सरीन सर.
Yeah, please.
सर पंकज सरीन सर, you can speak सर. अभी आपको अलाउ किया हुआ है माइक एंड कैमरा सर. पंकज सरीन सर.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sir, I have a query and a suggestion. This is pertaining to the time taken by second mates from the time that they sign off to the time that they obtain their COC. Just been thinking of some ways if that could be assisted or helped. There are three stumbling blocks for a second mate from the time he signs off. One is modular courses. The second is BSc IMU exams. And third is SSTP submission evaluation time. These are the three blocks that these cadets slash second mate candidates, they take time for. So the modular courses, if the students, the cadets could be told that please do that during your 18 months interim period of sign-offs. Second, with regards to BSc IMU exams, there is a prerequisite that the BSc IMU exams must be done prior to obtaining a second mate COC. There is a requirement from IMU on that. If that could be waived off, it would help. That means some kind of a waiver given that anyone, even a second mate, could be done earlier and a BSc IMU done later. That would assist the students, I think. And the third is the SSTP evaluation time. Most of these students, they get down, the SSTP is not completed at that point in time. Some kind of a directive to the companies to insist that the SSTP is done while on board, so that when they sign off with a completed SSTP, and the time taken for the evaluation time, that can be substantively reduced. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I think these are all very valid suggestions. I think we have to sensitize the institutes as well as the candidates to complete the SSTP in time. At least at that immediately after a sign off, the SSTP should be completed. And we will be, I think, issuing an advisory to advise the candidates to complete the modular courses during the break, because normally the minimum sea service is required for doing this. Some of the courses are only 12 months. After 12 months, candidates are free to join any modular course. They need not wait till 18 months. So, but I think there may be, I don't know exactly what is the issue, but some of them, they do the group booking, all the courses together, and they do complete, one after another. But sir, I think in our new system, I think, Captain Ravi, we must track. I think there must be a counter. Should time that against each candidate that we must run the counter. Time and date and time, number of days after completion of assessment.
So normally candidates are taking after completing the sea service around 15-month average. Average we have seen that as per record, 15 months they are taking for getting the COC.
So what we will say, we'll also try to track. We are developing a new module now. I think maybe we'll have a timer there. After each candidate, after assessment, how many days they are taking. But again, it is the most of them are. But what I find the maximum delay happens due to multiple attempts. So that's remaining doing courses are only 2 months, 4-month college. But if they do multiple attempts, like, for examination, for 7 attempts and 8 attempts, it takes quite a lot of time. But that's the reason we are going to come out with oral preparatory classes very soon, sir. So that we wanted to speed up those, at least those who are boys who are clear the examination, written exam should clear the oral quickly, and so that they can join the ship. So that's our aim, sir. We will, I think we will start measuring the dates, and it will be visible to the candidate also that he should know how many days he has taken, after the assessment. We will do it, sir. We will try to sensitize them. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Candidate.
Okay. Sir, we will. Sir, two Matthew sir or recorder, Sunil Naran. Okay, now we will take Digvijay Singh. You have given you access. You can ask your question. Digvijay, candidate Digvijay.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. You are audible. Yeah.
Okay, good evening, sir, and good evening to all of you, sir. Sir, I am right now giving my chief mate exam. This year, since January and now in October also, all my 7 out of 10 papers, including phase 1, phase 2, I have cleared 7 papers. But naval arc and cargo, which is like I'm failed to understand each and every time the paper which consists theory as well as which contains numerical also, still passing percentage and compared to the navigation is very low. But I clear my navigation very easily, but failing to understand why passing ratio is much high in cargo and naval arc. This is my first question. Second question, sir. everybody and every institute, they are having common practice that everybody should practice past question papers. So it's my request, DG should release its own approved question bank. It's my humble request, either in digital form or DG should launch its application app. Nowadays people are using MMD app. I don't know whether it's authorized or not authorized, or third party running, who's running, I'm totally unaware. But it's my request if DG can approve its own applications in mobile phone, so that we can easily track the question papers as well as solution to the question papers. I'm not asking my answer sheet, I'm asking solution to the question paper should also be focused, sir, so that I can personally understand whether I should give my recorrection or whether I should ask the question to DG or not, or where I have done my wrongs. Thank you, sir. That's what my question, sir. Because of this, we are totally disconfident, discomfort, and mentally somewhere feeling very much in trauma-like situation, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, you want to. Vijay, we understand your concerns, and also, like the chief examiner had explained, we will be migrating by March of 2026 the new system. The idea is that the answer sheet you will be able to access. You will be able to see what are the areas, how marking was done, where you have not properly performed. So that will be available. Right now, that option is not available because we are in a manual process. We'll be migrating to a digital process. With respect to the question papers, what you have said, I understand what you are saying is to make our own question bank and share it with you with the answer keys. Actually, there are two aspects to it. One is this question papers, we are not restricting you to take it away from the examination hall. So what I understand is, and this is what I had also done, we had access to those question banks. So the question banks, I'm sure, will be available, and I've seen that these question banks are circulated in WhatsApp groups also. So I don't know why you are not able to access the question banks. Now, with respect to the solutions are standard solutions. It's not that a different examiner or different candidate will give different kind of variation of answers in terms of numericals or in terms of theoretical papers. So again, that is something it's a little bit we need to look at. However, your suggestions we have taken into consideration, and we will also now when we are going into the new platform, and definitely we will consider when your answer sheet is available, what is the correct answer, whether we can enable that provision, whether it's a the correct numerical answer, or if specific inputs can be given where you made mistakes. So that's something which we can take into consideration in the new platform.
But only thing I just wanted to tell Digvijay Singh is, don't get disheartened by failing one or two times. You are saying you are not, you are in shock, and also it's very normal. The passing percentage is very high here. So we all make mistakes in the numericals because the naval architecture and cargo, we have a lot of numericals. So yes, you have to just work hard and appear again. But regarding your suggestion, yes, we can think over it. Once it is a digital form, everything is possible. Okay.
One more thing, there is no MMD app.
There is no such MMD app. So it is all, see, because candidates are taking the question paper, mostly the institutes, they collect it from the past students.
Library they are keeping.
They try to keep it in library, but unfortunately people don't go to library nowadays, as indicated by Captain Iyer sir. So and then the institute has to give the solutions. They are supposed to teach them, like here. See, we are DG shipping. We are only doing the last 10% of the work. 90% is done by the training centers. We just do the validation, final validation, so that minimum standards are met. Okay, so I suggest don't get worried by failing one or two papers. You said 7 paper pass is the big achievement. Others also will pass very soon. Just work hard. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, man.
Okay, next is Manpreet.
Manpreet came earlier also, I believe. Anyway,
Manpreet.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. And yes, I was there in the last webinar as well, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon,
Sir,
Manpreet.
I'm chief mate phase 2 candidate at ARI, sir. So I have 5-6 questions to ask.
Just ask quickly. If it is the same
Yes, sir,
question,
yes, sir.
Need not ask, Okay, there are a lot of other
Oh,
candidates, please.
okay, sir. Okay. Just, sir, one thing regarding this seat booking, sir. Uh, if the system can be a little bit like similar in all the MMDs, because last time like the seats got opened on the 1st June and we couldn't get the seats because I was a fresher candidate of phase one. The seats got opened, repeater candidates booked, and I was not aware like whether they when will they be opened. But other MMDs like in Kochi and Kandla, I think they opened it later. So fresher as well as repeater, they they booked it at the same time, so it was easy for them. But for my case and few other of my friends, we booked it earlier. Assessment was done, but I got only 3 seats. But then I cancelled the application and booked it again. So one of my fees was gone. That is one concerning part. And seat booking, if it can be similar for all the MMDs, and if they can pre-inform us like this date for all MMDs, 15th of every month the seat will open, so everyone knows when to book and how to book, because otherwise it happens like assessment is done and we are just waiting all the time.
Yes. Anything else? Or you said 6
Yes, sir.
questions?
Yes, sir. And other
So
thing is
quickly, you
regarding
tell
sir
me.
orals.
So booking issue, I
Regarding sir
understood.
orals,
Rest all.
if somebody has cleared sir phase one all the returns, including cargo, so can they appear for cargo function two
We
cargo
have answered
orals?
it many
That
times.
is my
Many times the phase one oral can be done only after 18 months of sea service. So let the rules are
sea
same,
service is done, sir. I'm saying sir
Phase
phase
one,
one
after
returns
phase
are
two,
The
clear,
phase
sir.
two assessment, seat service has to be assessed. No?
Yes.
That can be done only in phase two.
Sir,
Once you did phase two assessment, you are eligible to appear for orals. Okay.
After you complete your phase two and clear your assessment of phase two, then only you are eligible for phase two or cargo function oral.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
Okay,
regarding
sir.
the
And sir,
booking, regarding booking, I just wanted to clarify. I can tell, I can ask some MMDs. Can tell us MMD, is there a booking window? Can you please clarify? Any MMD who is online? You have to unmute them.
अनम्यूट किया है कलकत्ता भी है ना पार्थसारथी साहब कैप्टन हेमंत जरवाल पोसवाल सर नोएडा से ही हैं बोला
Is he available?
सर यू आर देयर सर कैप्टन पोसवाल सर कैप्टन मनाज सर कलकत्ता भी Sabyasachi sir, Captain Sabyasachi sir from Calcutta.
Anyway, I think there are some concerns in Noida. There are limited number of seats. Though we are conducting 2 batches, morning and as well as afternoon, two batches are being done. There is a huge demand in Noida, but at the same time, we have opened other centers. Visakhapatnam open, next Goa in line. So very soon there are much more centers to come. And then candidates will be given option to book the next month also, so that you can book in advance. Okay. That is what we are proposing in the new e-governance, that you can book this month. If you are not getting a slot, maybe you can book next month in advance, so that your slot is confirmed. At the same time, there will be easy transfer application, so that you can go to other centers. You will be able to see the slots available in other centers also. So that is what we are working on. We don't want to, because now it is going to be all computer based. Everybody will be sitting in front of a computer for examination. So that is going. Noida, you are already seeing it firsthand. All other MMDs also will shift to the computer based examination by March 2026. So currently we have some restriction in seats in Noida. But at the same time, I fully agree with you that all the MMD should have a same date of opening and closing. That we will inform all the MMDs. Okay, thank you.
and sir, one more question, sir.
Quickly, please.
Sir, yes, sir. Regarding sir oral, like you mentioned 15-20 minutes back, like some candidates book and then they don't appear. So for the both sides, like candidates also, they should inform MMD like if they are not appearing, and for us also, like if they can inform us like 1 week before the orals, it would be good for both the surveyors and the candidates, sir.
No, you see, it is not possible for us to keep track of each and every email. Hundreds of emails are coming. See, our advice is you book for examination only you are prepared.
Right, sir. Right.
That's the bottom line. If you are not prepared, don't book for exam. You see, any emergency comes, that is always understandable,
Right, sir.
But how can it is possible that out of 200 candidates, 60 candidates absent? They just for the
That is the problem.
sake of booking, they do the booking, and
Right,
then they
sir.
just remain absent. This is only 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees fees in case of second mate or mates, maybe 3,000 rupees.
Right,
So
sir.
our request is to please, sensitize you. So why are we having this session? We want the candidates to complete the examination process at the shortest possible time so that you
Right, sir.
start earning. So that's our aim. So rest all we are trying to solve to the logistics issue. We will solve to the extent possible. Okay.
Oh,
Thank
okay,
you.
okay,
Next
sir.
candidate, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, person,
Earlier
sir.
practice used to be
Sir,
prepare
you are
first and then
inviting
book.
candidates.
Yes,
You
sir.
are
Good
inviting
afternoon, sir.
candidates to Visakhapatnam.
Yes, sir. Most welcome, sir.
Yeah, all the candidates interested to go to Visakhapatnam new center open with all the facilities.
Yes,
So
sir.
you may
AC is
transfer
very
the
effective
application.
and very good seat arrangement, and they can come and appear, sir.
What about the booking dates? Can you please confirm, sir? Pansari, sir, booking dates for Visakhapatnam. Is there any?
Booking dates with like all MMDs we follow same, sir. I don't know where this confusion. All MMDs there is no change. Dates are all same. 25th is that the last date, and
The
we
starting
don't
date.
close it
When the
before.
booking starts, that is the question. Last date everybody knows 25th.
Means whenever they are applying, no, sir, the moment that online application is processed and approved, they can start booking, sir.
Correct. That's what we are also a little bit puzzled that why, booking date is different.
Because
So
any
as far as
delay
repeaters,
will be only, that online application processing only.
Yes. Captain sir, as long as the file is cleared, assessment is done from our end, approval is done, he can go ahead for booking. Na? Some queries are raised
Yes,
and then
yes.
it's okay.
noted, sir. But what is
They
his
only will be
concern is
stuck
the
if
repeater
any query is
candidates
there.
fill up the seat first. Repeater candidates fill up the seat first, and then fresher candidates assessment is done at the last moment, and then
So
by the time seat is full. So that was his concern. So, but now I request all the MMDs to make sure have a double seats. Double the number of capacity should be, set in the online system. If you have like 40, you should have a 80 because we are conducting two batches.
Definitely, sir. There are two batches are always there, Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
the
Thank you.
second batch provision is so no issue.
Yes.
We can go ahead.
See, there is a policy is no candidate should be denied the attempt for examination if he is ready. If a candidate is ready, seat should be available. That is our policy. I request all the MMDs to to help to the maximum extent possible. Okay, sir.
And
Sir,
one
good
suggestion,
afternoon,
sir, to candidates, practice
No issue,
should
sir.
be
We'll
prepare
note
and
it.
then book for
So
exams.
one by one,
Not that
first
book for
person
exams
is
and
sir,
then
please
start
go ahead.
preparing.
Parasar sir, please go
No,
ahead. Sorry, there was
no, what I
disruption.
suggest to candidates, yes, sir. I suggest to candidates prepare well and make yourself confident and then book. It's not that you book and then you look for whether to prepare or no. That's how many people become absent. I think that practice should stop. Prepare well, make yourself confident, then only book and appear for the examination.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Thanks. Darukar sir, you wanted to say something.
Nothing, sir. Same thing. Basically, it is open for all that, and we have got two batches. There is no issue on that. They can book whenever they are ready, sir. From our end.
So Kandla, your seats are full, sir, always, or is it
Always.
we have space?
Same thing again. They book, but there are absences. So at least 20% is always absentee.
Okay,
Sir, I want to
Sir,
say
good
yes.
afternoon, sir.
Allow.
Can I also say
One by one, please. One by one. Sabyasachi ji,
Sir,
please go ahead.
sir, as Parthasarathi said, sir, same thing we are following the same instruction, sir, that it is uniform till 25th we keep it open and our seats are more or less full, sir. And though last time we finished it in one session only, like we did not require the second session, which we could have if there was a booking, sir.
So that means you have more seats available or less seats, sir?
More seats. Evening they are not
More
booking, sir.
seats.
More seats.
So that means Calcutta has got a lot of seats available. If Noida candidate, they can, they can always opt for Kolkata, that's the option. And Visakhapatnam is there
That's
now.
Center.
And then very soon you will have a Goa also. Okay.
Yes. Sir.
Next.
Sir, Poswal, sir. Sir, Poswal, sir, please speak, sir. Poswal, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for the late joining.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
I'm not working. See, at Noida, we are following the same practice what Captain Azad was saying. We are giving chance to the freshers first. So in order to give chance to the freshers, we are opening the seats on 20th, or if there is a holiday on 20th, we open one day before. This time it was open on 19th. So from 19th till 25th, the window is open. And this announcement we are making every examination, and the notice board, it is written there very clearly. So booking window in any month is open from 20th to 25th. Because what happens if we keep it open, by the time we finish the assessment, the files come on 15th, the freshers will not be able to book.
Yeah, I know, sir. I think that's a very typical, that problem is mainly in Noida because there are a large number of candidates. So that is the reason I advise them to move to other centers. If you are not successful, earlier also there was a practice. The Noida, the only fresher candidates used to be given a preference, repeaters to transfer the paper and go to other centers. Because other centers we have sufficient seats are available, but if a Noida, the fresher, we must give a chance. And then anyway, we are having double the capacity. Even if it exceeds, then they will have to go to other centers.
So we are opening double the capacity seats only, but they are getting filled up within 1 hour, half an hour only.
But then more than that, there are 30% remain absent. Even after giving 2 batches, that...
You are absolutely correct.
So that's, I think, my request to all the examiner training institutes that please sensitize the candidates to not to book for the examination if they are not prepared or if they are joining ship, or because you are blocking the seats for other candidates, those who are actually prepared. But if some candidates are having a difficulty in getting seats, there is a Visakhapatnam. So new center with advanced facilities open. Kolkata, sufficient seats are available. Mumbai, unlimited seats. And other centers also, there are no issues. Even Kandla also, we have sufficient seats. Thank you. Next candidate.
Okay. Next is Rishi Tiwari. Rishi Tiwari, you can unmute yourself and come up with your query.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Sir, my query was regarding the same what you addressed earlier regarding the seats of written at MMD Noida. So I'm giving second mate returns from there, and the problem that I'm facing is that all the seats, there are 200 seats in Noida, and sir, they are getting full within 1 hour of the release of sir result. Now, sir, my problem is that there are many MMDs, but as you know, sir, it is very costly to travel to a far MMD in the south and stay there and wait there for examination. Sir, so can anything be done regarding this?
कैपेसिटी बढ़ाएंगे हम लोग ना, फोर्थ फ्लोर ले रहे हैं ना, ये कैपेसिटी भी उठाएंगे उसकी, जब बढ़ेगा तो
No, I think you are, see, that's what I said. There should be a certainty in booking examination. There are 2 solutions what we are thinking now. One is to give option to book a next month. So, see, each time you will have this month so that you have, if you are not getting a seat this month, you will be able to book it for next month so that your booking is confirmed. That I think we are planning in the new e-governance module. There is a proposal also to have a 4th floor of Noida. We are trying to take over that. It needs renovation. It will take another 6 months. See, if that 4th floor of the existing office is occupied, then we will be able to increase to at least another 100 seats. Then, what I am finding is that seats are getting full, but candidates are not coming. So how do we resolve? As the students, you guys tell us, how do we stop the person who is blocking the seat?
Sir, I have seen that candidates are mostly not appearing for orals, but for returns, sir, I know that 90% of the candidates, they are appearing for returns.
That is not the
attendance
correct.
problem is regarding.
As per statistics, what we have, almost like 30% of candidates are absent in written examination. Okay, so anyway, but we need to find a solution. The solution is that to give a booking option for a next month also, so that you have confirmed booking if you don't want to travel. At the same time, there is a proposal to increase the capacity in Noida also. Captain Postwal, sir, you want to say something?
Is it on an average the 30 to 35% absentees are there in each and every examination?
Should we put up the list of candidate absent? So either you please suggest us, if somebody remains absent, you should be blocked for 6 months. So please tell us. See, we are trying to help the candidates, but the problem is that how do I differentiate a person who is interested to appear examination and or who is just namesake, the person who is booking for examination? Because other exams doesn't happen every month. If you miss the exam, next board exam will be after 6 months. Just because we are having an every month examination, everybody takes it for granted. CD, we will try our best so that's up. As I am telling you repeatedly that our policy is nobody should denied because of the non-availability of seat, but because of this some candidates it is happening. We will find a way out so that everybody gets a confirmed seat at least either this month or next month. At the same time, we are trying to increase the seats. Okay.
So we'll take next candidate. Okay. Next,
Nitish तो हो गया ना?
Shubhash. Shubhash, you can, Shubhash, next candidate.
Hello, good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yes, sir. Recently, last month, I booked for my oral, and what I noticed is that I keep checking on the DG website for my oral schedule. I couldn't find any schedule date on it, and suddenly on Monday on 8, I got an email that I checked at 12 o'clock, and that email stating that your online oral schedule on 8, 9, and September 2025. And I couldn't find any surveyor email. And then when I checked with other guys, they said you check your spam. I check in the spam. I got the email from the surveyor that came around 9 o'clock, and it's clearly mentioned in his written instruction. If I attend that after 10 o'clock, he will clearly mark me absent. So when I check this 12 o'clock, it's really very difficult to get ready for this online oral examination, prepare the everything. We should have that schedule as before. In the olden days, we used to have the list of candidates with the so and so date, they have the orals. We are not getting this on our DG websites. And this is many candidates, they are facing the same issue, and we are marked as absent.
Yeah, but see, as per our procedure, I think we have declared in the last webinar also that oral schedules will be updated by Friday. All the MMDs oral schedule for next week will be updated by Friday. The candidates can see the dates.
Check this
in the online portal where they did the booking. You can see it and you can download the admit card with the date. But
Yes,
if you
sir.
are,
I was checking on that, but there was no date, and it was luckily it was Monday, so I couldn't find the date and all these things.
So can you please confirm which MMD you are appearing in? Which
Mumbai,
MMD you are?
Mumbai,
Mumbai
sir.
MMD. Anybody is there? Can you please confirm that whether oral schedules are being updated every week, Friday?
Prashant Manchalwa, sir, you are there? But it is done, sir. Friday.
But anyway, see, I request you to, can you please send an email because we will check whether was it done or not. If at all, if it was not informed, I think it is definitely an error. It is not accepted. And but as far as my knowledge is concerned, all the MMDs we have given instruction that schedule has to be finalized by Friday late evening. or sometimes the Friday they're busy, Saturday means you will know by weekend what is your oral schedule for next week. It cannot happen that Monday morning suddenly you are getting an oral. It should not happen.
Sir, and so they are getting system generated email also from e-governance, and it is to the registered email ID. They have to check on.
Maybe it is going in spam folder or something.
Sir, this automatic email I got at 12 o'clock, and the survey email I got 9 o'clock, but that email was in spam, so I did not get the notification. When I came to know 12 o'clock, there is a schedule oral. When I checked survey email, and it's clearly mentioned that if I log in after 10 o'clock, he will mark me as absent. So it was, I already passed the time, so I was absent for this, and now I cannot book the oral for the next month because I was absent. So I have to wait for the one more month.
I think it's really unfortunate, and I request you to please send an email to Captain Ravi Sekhar sir and to me copy, giving your endorsed number and what was the oral date. You got a mail, so we will check and we will try to resolve the issue. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you. One more, sir.
Please.
I have cleared some papers of phase 1, let's say more than 5 years back. Now that same papers are appearing there. Now, I don't know whether they are accepting. As per the new circular, this paper should be valid. I have submitted the application to the MMD, and they said that these things to be submitted when you are applying for the COC. But when I check on the online for booking, and it shows that these papers are still showing there where I can book.
Ravi can explain that.
Yeah. Sir?
Yes. See, there are two aspects here. One is when you are ready for booking for your COC, provided that you have passed your previous examination and 5 years are completed. Now, if 5 years are completed, we came out with a circular, which is circular 7 of 2025. And in the circular, we very clearly specified what are the terms. What will happen is online, currently the system does not allow it to be automatically show you as pass. Okay, so you have to approach MMD, and we have an internal process where we will allow you to apply for the COC. Now, there are 3 criteria which are given in the circular. That 3 criteria, either of that you must apply. Yeah. That is within 5 years you have completed your COC examination, or you have been sailing, or you have done the training. Okay. There have been instances, not in your case, there will be other instances also, and there is one in the chat box where a candidate who had failed and subsequently he reappeared, and then a candidate who had passed, he had reappeared after completion of 5 years and he had failed. So we always consider the last examination. So even if he has passed before that, but subsequent examination he has failed, we will consider the latest examination only. He will not be valid. But in your case, if 5 years you are complying the criteria, apply to MMD. MMD will apply to through DG Shipping. We will activate your option to apply for the COC online, and that means you have cleared all the functions. You have compliance with the circular which we are talking about, which is 7 of 2025. Okay, is that
yeah, thank you, sir. Yes, thank you.
My only request is don't allow it to go beyond 5 years. Try to complete it within 1 year or maximum 2 years. So there are some due to continuous sailing or personal reasons, candidate discontinue the examination, but that should be very rare. So that is the reason we have facilitated with extending the validity. But our online system, like we can't do any changes now. So hopefully in the new system, we will incorporate the this latest circular also. Okay.
Sir, also we have received a message from MMD Mumbai. They have confirmed that all the oral bookings schedulings are done by Friday. On Friday they are doing full week this scheduling. So it is confirmed that, and the query for the candidate who is telling that he has not received the email, he gets sent to us. We will check up with our backend e-governance team, and then we will give you suitable reply on it. Yeah, thank you. Next is Mohammed Sajid. Mohammed Sajid. Mohammed Sajid, you can ask your question.
Sir, good afternoon, sir. So thank you for contacting me. Sir, my question is, sir, I have booked the orals for chief mate
I have cleared my written examination. I have booked on 7th, sir. It's already been 15 days. I have 50 days, 50 days, but I have still my hall ticket is not generated. I believe this Friday it will increase. This Friday it will be released. So my question is, since we are getting into transitioning the system into online and all, sir, is there any provision that we can give orals from onboard ship? Or because since we are even at home at land also, sir, we are giving from online. Even we are going to MMD, we are giving online. So I believe the internet connectivity from the ship is like even far better than land also, sir. So I don't know, sir, why this provision is not there. And moreover, sir, why this is so much time is taking to generate the hall ticket for the attempt of the examination, sir. Because, sir, when my hall ticket will be generated on this Friday, so it means I cannot book for the next month. And I have booked on 7th. So it will be released after 25. My exams will be. So basically this every month attempt is like it's not helpful for some of the candidates, sir. Right now I'm on board, sir. I've joined it. I have joined due to some financial commitment. But I could not give the exams. But since I'm waiting for this to attend this seminar, I'd like to give this point. So I don't know, sir, what to do, what has to be done regarding this.
Can you please tell us, is it your first attempt or are you a repeater?
Sir, first attempt.
Yeah, see, that's what I told you. Repeaters, we ensure that they get every month. Okay. But it is very unfortunate that the first attempt you booked for examination and you joined the ship, you know. So because the repeaters are given preference in the first attempt, normally they come in the last week of the month. So that so subsequently you will get every month. So that is how we the first time if we want to give sufficient time, it is not 50 days. Your booking window closed on 25th, the oral schedule starts from 1st. We try to complete the oral from 1st to 30th, or maybe 1 or 2 days it goes beyond the beyond the date. Okay. So, and currently there is no plan for us to give a permission to appear in from the ship. Maybe in future, yes, we can think of it. Yeah, there is a lot
Yes, sir.
of we need to take a permission from the company, permission from the master. You understand, no? So if a candidates keep sitting on ship and start thinking of examination, once you are on board the ship, you should be fully committed to your ship and your assigned tasks. Okay.
Okay, sir, but I don't think that it will make any difference for giving examination. Sir, examination is a different part of life and ship is a different part of life. We are working 8 hours, rest 14 hours, rest of the hours we are free, sir. 16. So we can easily manage, sir. We can easily. Sir,
Yeah, I
anybody
think
can
you are
manage.
working. You are working in a very good company, looks like. So no issue. We will think over it maybe subsequently. Because on the ship you are fully occupied all the time. So and you are
I don't know,
committed
sir.
to your
Sir, right now it's
shipboard
6
task.
o'clock. I'm waiting 2 hours for this meeting to get my questions answered.
That is good.
But
See, your suggestions are good, but I am saying currently we don't have such permission, and we will have to discuss with the industry, and we will take a decision if at all we are going to allow the
thank you very
candidates
much, sir.
to
Thank you
appear
for
for
your
examination
clarification.
from ship. But on the
Thank you very
ship,
much, sir.
if you are there, maybe we can tell you to actually operate some equipment and conduct the examination live. That will be much more realistic examination. We will tell you to start a fire pump, start a lifeboat engine instead of sitting in a camera. So that will be realistic examination. So we will come to that stage subsequently. Okay. Thank you.
I hope so. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Ashwini, next candidate is Ashwini. Ashwini, you can ask your query.
This is a big chat.
क्वेश्चंस का आंसर पूछ रहा है शिप्स ऑफ लेंथ एंड
Under the ship length.
वो थोड़े बहुत
Next candidate.
Ashwini. Allow mic.
So we have got only 25 minutes, so we must take all
Hello,
the
sir.
important
Good evening.
questions.
Yeah, good evening. Ashwini.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity, and I really appreciate seeing this seminar. The things are going. Sir, actually, currently I'm appearing for my ASM examination, and as you all know, there's a set number of like questions need to be asked by the surveyor. But what I'm seeing, like the surveyors are asking only 3 questions and like 5 questions, and in those 5, I will not say like they did not ask any ROR, maneuvering, or any like whichever is like more particular to a master. So in that five questions only, they are deciding like, okay, this is. And one more thing is, one question is having three answer, different answer for three different surveys. I know, I understand. Like internals are busy in like official work, and they cannot listen all the time. But there should be something, if external is asking, or like it's a question, and if he's thinking, no, no, this is the answer, and if that question is the answer, then there should be some interpretation, from the internal also. So that's the my question. Like you cannot decide. Like, you ask just five question, and in the just and they were like, what was the centripetal force formula and all. And if that is not right, then you say, okay, no, no, not up to the mark. And you didn't even ask about the maneuvering of the ship and all others, like ROR and the rules and regulation. There are so many things to ask. So that's the thing. Like there should be instruction. Like we should not just ask first three question. Okay, I'll ask three question. If you don't answer, then you. So I don't know what are the guidelines, internal guidelines about the conducting orals like this.
I think we can ask some external examiners. Somebody, sir, can you tell Captain Iyer, sir, Captain Sarin, sir, to Captain Panigray, somebody to answer his question. Actually, see, we
Yeah.
don't decide, we can't decide a person by a few questions. Sir, please.
Yeah, I'll just tell you that thing. Normally, there is a checklist, and normally we follow, all these points to the checklist, no matter what it is. Whatever the checklist is there, on each topic, one question is asked. So I don't think there is any examiner who will just stick to one or two. Most of us, I think, go through that checklist, and on each topic, whatever is there, one question is asked on each of this topic, whatever is given in the checklist. I think that is what most of the people should be following.
And this syllabus is also we have published on our website where these
But there are some examiners,
I've seen the syllabus. That's why I
doing
asked.
it. No, there are some
They
examiners, I think, see, I can tell you, see,
and I
we are having a very open discussion here. It is also, on live YouTube. There are some examiners, if they are asking only very few questions, I request, that please share the details and we will check the video recording. It is all available with us. But most of the time the candidates tells after two questions, sir, sorry, I am not prepared. I can tell you hundreds of videos I can share with that. Most of the time, after two questions, sir, I am not prepared. But if a despite if a candidate is answering, if the examiner stopped asking questions, I think I always tell the examiner, sir, please examine on all the topics. Yes, if there is a blunder mistakes in rules of the road and violation and as well as the buoy system, sometime examiner says if you are not able to clear the basic requirements, so how will you how can we proceed further? But ideally, as Captain Iyer sir said, we are supposed to examine in all the topics, and there are at least minimum time has to be spent with the candidates. So that's our policy, that's our guidelines. And if a candidates please give us a date and time, we will verify the video and we can sensitize the examiner. There are various more than 100 examiners are there. We can sensitize the examiners to avoid such such practices.
If I can just add, we have internally also had deliberations on this, having a standardized. So this is with internal and external examiners. We've had meetings. So what you have raised concern in our previous review also, we had this concern coming across, and we have tried to sensitize. So if it is still happening, we have not had any complaints and come in writing or any mail or something. So if it is still coming, please send a mail to us and we will look at the recording and try and see.
It is not a complaint per se. It is just you just say the date and time, and we will check the video recording, please. Okay.
okay, sir. I'll do that. And like I just ask. Thank you. Just I ask
And
one more thing. Like
regarding this, your thing of answers,
yes,
answers
sir.
remain same.
Correct.
There is no
Correct.
different answer for different surveyor. Okay, answer is only one. So it is only the interpretation of the candidates. So don't worry about it. Okay, nobody is going to just and we don't decide a candidate because of because of the one question or one answer.
Okay.
Especially for master's level, it is application of the knowledge which is being tested.
Sir,
Okay.
next, okay, next we can take Masa. Sir, Masa, we have disabled, enabled your mic and camera. You can please ask questions, sir. Masa.
What Captain Narang is that? Suriname.
Suriname.
Uh, Sunil Narang, sir.
Masa?
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, Narang, sir. Yes, sir.
Before that, Masa, what? Sir, can you just hold on? Masa has some question.
Yes, sir. Am I audible? कैमरा नहीं ऑन कर रहा भाई. ये ठीक है ना? ये.
Yeah, Masa,
Sir, am I
please go
audible?
ahead.
Yeah,
Sir,
you
am
are
I audible?
audible. You are audible. Your camera is not coming, but please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Okay. Good evening. So we are candidates from ASM batch, and we had some questions. The first question is regarding written booking. The thing is that after attempting one written exam, and then if somebody wants to give the next exam in the alternate month, the booking closes before the results are released. And then the wait period extends to about 3 months.
ASM का तो सर second batch भी नहीं होता है.
Bhai, ASM results are declared within 30-35 days. There is absolutely no chance that, every month, every alternate month, ASM, there is a sufficient number of seats, limited number of candidates. We never had an issue.
Second
With
batch
respect to ASM booking, if any specific issue, you please send us the email at least before 25th of the month. At least by 20th of the month, we will resolve it. Okay.
Okay, sir. And so the next question is in late time questions, I believe there is different answers being reported from different institutes. So then that becomes an issue. But like you said, sir, the answer sheets will be shared, but eventually after about 6 months, where we can verify.
So, can you please see what happened? I think whenever any issues with respect to questions, normally we get a letter from the institute, especially MASA is very prompt. So if there are any wrong or any mistakes in the question, they immediately inform us and we take cognizance of it. There are different interpretation and both will be considered. That we are taking care. At the same time, we try to avoid such kind of inconsistencies. Okay.
Sir, there is in late time there is two type of rules. Those
other question, please, Masa.
Yes, sir. The next question is is stepwise marking being given for these questions?
Definitely. See, who is correcting the paper? The person who is teaching institute, they are the person who is correcting the papers. You understand, no? So it is. So there is a clear procedure. If there is a principal mistake, how much mark to be deducted? If there is a mathematical addition, subtraction, how many marks to be deducted? And then there are clear procedures are there, and it is being followed. Okay.
Okay, so because that is the thing
You
that
have to attempt all the questions.
the papers are being corrected by by a examiner from say MMTI, and then their procedure is different.
No, nobody will know which paper they are correcting. You understand, no? I'm saying only the person who is teaching is correcting the papers, but nobody will know which paper is corrected by which examiner. And another thing I just wanted to tell you that all the questions to be answered. Please don't just answer only 4 questions and then try to and expect that you will be passing. You have 8 questions to answer, all the 8 questions to be answered. Nowadays, candidates are answering in a very cryptic answer, not even a few lines are written there. You can't answer in a WhatsApp chat like manner. You have to describe completely. You have to describe the procedure, indicate the rule provisions. You have to write it full 3 hours. Okay.
Right, sir. Correct.
Okay.
And sir, just one more question is again this EXN form 45 not being released timely, and then the orals booking or COC.
So normally, there are some issues we are aware. We try to send it within a week maximum, but that is nothing to do with your booking. Online results are updated immediately, and then you can go with the booking. EXN form we need to enter and sign it and scan it. We try to send it within a week. So if at all any delay, please send a mail immediately to us. Okay.
Okay. Next,
Narang
sir. Narang sir.
Yes, good afternoon. So my suggestion with respect to reducing the 15 months of the second mate, what he takes to get his COC is ROC ARPA seat time requirement is 12 months. ECDIS sea time requirement is 6 months. We bring ROC ARPA requirement down in the present times. I think with the electronic kids around, I think we can bring it down to 6 months over there so that both ECDIS and ROC ARPA can align. And after the first ship itself, people doing 9 months can finish off that ROC ARPA ECDIS and be better prepared for the second ship also. So first suggestion, yes, sir.
I think it's a very good suggestion, sir. You are an expert as per IMO model course. So minimum requirement is for ROC ARPA is 6 months or 12 months. I don't remember offhand. IMO model course. Because we are just following the IMO guidelines.
Sir, I'll go more
Maybe we'll
deeper
have to
and
recheck it, sir. If there is an inconsistency, we are definitely open for correction, or we will we can take up this matter. Now the STCW is being under revision now,
Yes,
so we
sir.
can make it because you can't have a system that exists 6 months and ROC ARPA is 12 months. So we
And
can
the irony,
make it uniform.
yes, sir. And the irony is that the ECDIS requires ROC ARPA course to be done.
So that's what, so that is an inconsistency, as you rightly pointed out. So I think there are other experts. I don't know whether other STW experts are here or not. But anyway, we'll check it up, sir, because offhand I don't remember. So we'll check up the model course, and if something can be done, we can do it immediately. We'll take a note of it. Okay.
Right, sir. So we have a few people coming up with BSc Nautical Science 3 years, 2014 entries, 2015 entries, and now coming and appearing for orals because they are exempt from writtens. They are totally unprepared for a scenario. They just after the first question said not prepared. So they are wasting their time. It is much advised, we start that orals course as early as possible, at least to benefit such people who have got a long standing period without any ship experience in also.
Noted, sir. Noted. So it's a very good suggestion. Actually, the candidate must have a minimum 6 months in last 5 years. So minimum 6 months in last 5 years, the precondition for appearing in any examination. But unfortunately, for the existing candidates, we give exemption because they have no option to go back to the ship right now. So we will have to either bring that rule, or we will have to train them or give much more focus to them so that they can pass the examination.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
And something sternly can be done with a warning or something for not prepared candidates, because they just declare that, sir, I'm appearing for function 1, not prepared. Function 3, you can take my orals. So he's wasted the time for everybody, sir, including his money.
Save the time.
And that is, I think that we have been telling for last 1.5 hours to all the candidates. So, basically they are wasting their money. They're paying the fees unnecessarily. See, earlier there was a mandate to book all compulsorily. We have removed that. We have removed all the restrictions. We left it to the candidates. But then again, I leave it to them. And I think the training centers, training institutes, the training institutes must, I think, motivate them to, prepare and do hard work and appear for examination as quickly
Right.
possible. Sir.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. That's it for me.
But I think the training centers, as Captain Iyer sir said earlier, the candidates come to the institute after the sea service where he does all kind of, debriefing and SSTP verification. So that connect with the training center must continue till at least they obtain their first certificate of competency. That connect is very, very important, sir. So they have to motivate, because we see them only for a few hours. And it will be very difficult for us to, that's the reason we started this session, so that this message goes across all the candidates. With the candidates turnaround is very fast. So that's the reason we are connecting it again and again. So the candidate must be motivated to prepare well and then appear for all the examination. And if they are not prepared, book for it. So it is like, because what happened every day, we give the number of functions per examiner. So we give number of functions. The examiner is waiting their internal and external, and you find that half the candidates are missing, or half the functions are not being prepared. So that's why we are unable to plan the examination. So it is only my appeal to the candidates to take it seriously and then prepare for examination.
ROC ARPA का 12 month है IMO मॉडल कोर्स में, बट डीएम ECDIS का कोई रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं थी सर इसका.
ISO model course.
Sir, I think as per IMO model course, the ROC, ARPA, Ravi Sekhar is coming 12 months. We will discuss with the STCW experts and then maybe we'll come out with some solution, or when this revision is happening, so that time we will see that.
In
STCW revision.
Chapter 2, we can, yes, 6 months.
And
I think, sir, there is no written like that 6 months for ECDIS, but it is mentioned that for obtaining offshore in what certification, they are required to have ECDIS. तो वहाँ पे ECDIS requirement C service नहीं लिखा है, but जो आपने valid बोला है कि it should be bring down to 6 months, it is valid, sir. Yes, right.
We will check it, sir. But we will check it. If there is an anomaly, we can get it corrected for the benefit of candidates. Okay, sir.
Right.
I think we have another 10 minutes. Any important questions, please?
So chat कर देते हैं.
In a chat, somebody is saying specific queries. Please send a mail. See, I told you somebody booked a oral for 3rd August from Mumbai. I said Mumbai, the schedule will be released every week. Normally, freshers oral schedule will be at the last week of the month. So that is a normal thing. Please check on Friday evening or Saturday morning. If not received any confirmation, please send an email to MMD as well as the DG Shipping, so we can take it up. Okay.
IMU करके है sir.
IMU तो वैसे होगा. When there's somebody there together.
IMU MPC. IMU MPC, can you speak?
I think LBS College, sir. IMU Mumbai Port Campus, please.
LBS College.
You admitted them.
Admit किया sir.
Any other candidates quickly? Any other important question which are pending? I request all the MMDs to conduct such session every 3 months with all the candidates and the examiners. All the MMDs center must conduct such session. Physically, they are coming to the MMDs for written examination once every 3 months, so that their queries are addressed on a day-to-day basis.
So there is CEO Masa sir. CEO Masa sir, you can speak, sir.
Captain Alkesh sir.
CEO Masa.
Principal.
Just give a permission.
Permission दिया था.
How to unmute?
Sir, आपको already access दिया हुआ sir, CEO Masa. And IMU Mumbai Port Campus, we have allowed you. You can speak.
Last candidate को ले लेते हैं.
Sir, उसके बाद में Captain Rajesh Sharma.
हेलो सर, गुड इवनिंग सर. कैप्टन राजेश शर्मा बोल रहा हूँ. हेलो
सर, प्लीज टेल सर.
हाँ सर, मैं एनसीबी मास्टर हूँ सर. मेरा पूछना था कि सर 1 of 2006 नोटिस में जो रूल्स निकले थे सर, एनसीबी मास्टर कैन बिकम एज एफजी लिमिटेड कोर्स. तो सर ये 2006 में निकला था सर. अभी तक कोई भी इंस्टीट्यूट इसको स्टार्ट नहीं कराया सर. इसका कुछ हो रहा है क्या?
नहीं, 1 of 2006 का नोटिस ऑलरेडी सुपरसीड हो गया. वो सब अभी वैलिड नहीं है. से मास्टर एनसीबी से मास्टर एफजी नहीं जा सकते हैं. कोई मेट से जाना पड़ेगा. तो वी आर ब्रिंगिंग ए ब्रिजिंग कोर्स फ्रॉम एनसीबी टू एफजी लिमिटेड. Okay, that was only for naval officers earlier. So now there is a naval officer. There are separate scheme is available. So we are bringing NCB to FG Limited. We are making, as already informed earlier, we'll be preparing a bridging course for mate NCB as well as NWQA NCB. So
2 months.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
IMU or anybody else want to speak? We have a few more minutes. A lot of suggestions came in chat box that will be taken care and we will examine it and we will do the needful. Anybody else want to say something?
Sir, may I come in?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir. I have 3 points pertaining to the documentation for examination.
Yes, sir.
The first one is if we could think about reducing the paperwork. That means things which are already online and they're already there. So issue. Get the response in the user's query. So my query was if we could think of all those things which are already online, if we could do away with submission of those hard copies. I understand for second mate's PCM certificate, the SSTP certificate, these could be verified. But other than that, all other things like fee receipt paid, submission of that, certificate from the preparatory course.
Give us 3 more months. Everything will be digital. No paper submission will be done. Software is under development. CDAC is working, in day and night here. So give us 3 months. No paper will be accepted. Okay,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Even if you want to give a paper, we will not take it. Okay, sir.
Right, sir. My second thing was with regards to the watchkeeping certificate. A lot of these candidates sign off from ships with the formats which are different from the DG approved format. If some kind of reminder slash this thing could be sent to the shipping companies, because a lot of the old formats are still on their desktops on the bridges. If something could be done regarding that. And the third,
third point. Sir, please go into the third point, please.
So the third point was with regards to the orals, if we could have some sample videos of don't do the following, that would be helpful for the students.
Definitely, I think it's a good suggestion, sir. So I think we will consider it. I think
do's and don'ts. Do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts. Maybe I will have to take a clip from the live orals and show it what should be done and what should not be done. So it's all recordings are available, sir. We will try our best, sir. See, ultimately, the candidate, they should be determined, they should be focused, and they should be confident. So that gives comfort to the examiners, and our aim is only to pass the candidates, not to. But only thing they must reach the minimum level. See, sir, before winding up, let me just recap some important thing which we need to work on. One is that we will focus on our online model development, which is going on in a good track. So we will, where the uploading document option will come, that will be for all grades, NCV, FG, everybody will be online system. Okay, sir. That we are working on. Second thing, what we said, there will be time calendar. The counter will be running against each candidate after the assessment passed, after each examination, number of days taken. So there will be a reminder to all. So that, and then what we will do is, as you rightly said, about the day, many candidates suggested, we will have a provision to disclose the answer sheets. Okay, whether on application basis or a default basis, that we will we'll work on it. And then another thing is that the answer sheets will be available to the oral examiners also at the time of oral examination. Okay, sir. And next is we need to, as you rightly said, we need to sensitize the companies about the watchkeeping certificates, bridge watchkeeping format, so that we will do it. And then there were some suggestions regarding, have some minimum time to be spent for each candidates, instead of deciding by 1 or 2 questions. That also we will sensitize all the examiners. And this past questions, I think all the institutes must maintain the bank of all the questions. It is given to the candidates. It is open right now. Maybe in future it will be digital. You may not even get it. So that time we will see how it should be done. We will so that you can prepare the candidates based on the past question basis. Also, we will sensitize MMDs regarding the uniform booking dates, so that they get a sufficient time. These were the important points. And then regarding this validity, there are several questions regarding the validity of past functions. There are very limited number of candidates with those problems. So if they appeared again and failed, the latest results will be counted. Then you will not get any exemption. But if you have passed all, if you are having a sailing experience, then yes, you can apply to MMD. It is a manual process, and then we can do it. We can give you permission to apply for COC. And another important query came regarding the time period for re-evaluation. As we assured, till the time the online process comes, we will submit the application to MMD within 30 days, and we will try to expedite within a week and communicate. Normally, we try to do it evaluation by some other examiners. Okay, sir. And then Kutino sir said about this, like candidates don't write anything, so that we will think over it. Otherwise, there should be some seriousness among the candidates to write reasonable, answers, or they have to just they have to be remain absent. Okay, so this is what I wanted to conclude. Any other important? Captain Uppal sir, so I think we try to sum it up, but more or less this exercise should go on because the candidates, the turnaround is very fast. Next time maybe the same candidates may not be there. They should not be there. They should have passed and cleared from here. Okay, so there will be first candidates and MMDs will be asked to do every 3 month interaction program. Sir Uppal sir, please sir.
Yeah, I have just 2 points. One, of course, you have summarized everything very nicely, Captain Azad. Only one point is that you are saying we are going to be online, examination will be online. Make it mandatory for the institutes also to have some equipment on board ship on their institute also, because it should not be a surprise to students when they go online writing on it, electronic tabs and all that. I mean, you should consider the institute also should have this thing so that they are familiar with the way how to go about it. That is important factor. That is one point. Another point as a feedback, which I get, which I have been an internal examiner also earlier, that the feedback of the externals are basically that most of the time internal is not there. My wish is that internal should also sit with this external at the time of examination, so that this type of discrepancy which I was hearing, that only 5 questions asked and things happened that way, or sometimes vice versa, longer thing asked and result not up to the appropriate, will not happen. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I think it's a very important point you mentioned, sir. We will sensitize all the internal examiners, external examiners. They must be involved in the examination, throughout, and it should be conducted jointly, results declared jointly. So that I fully agree with that. Regarding the online, I just wanted to clarify, sir. Phase 1, currently the candidates will be writing the exam in paper, phase 1, and we are scanning it. Okay. Sir. But in phase 2, there will be digitally, they will be typing the answers in the computer. So that will be, there is a 3-year project. The first year, we are only just candidates for them. It is exactly the same. Subsequently, digitized and evaluation is done in digital format. But then by next year, there will be a mix of online as well as the manual examination will start. We will be starting with the multiple choice question, fill in the blanks, and drag and drop and diagrams. All those things will come in digital, and there is some part of writing, written paper will be there. That is a phase 2, which will be maybe after a year or something. It will come, sir. So, but I fully agree with you. We will have to try it out at the institute before they are exposed to the online examination. I fully agree with that, sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And before winding up, I just wanted to update you. This is the last thing I wanted to say, that we are going to introduce the ECDIS-based chart-work examination very soon. The institute will start first, and subsequently it will be introduced in the examination, so that to dispense with the paper chart examination. So we are already working with the National Technology Center for development of Bharat ECDIS. So once that ECDIS is developed, so we have a target of 12 months period where we will launch it. And also the project is going out to have a simulation based oral examination. Every oral examination, first 45 minutes will be done on a simulator, web-based simulators. So these 2 initiatives are being done. And we will launch it in the training center first, so that they are familiarized before they actually come to the real examination, sir. And these are under a pipeline. So our ultimate aim is that Indian seafarers should be the qualified, most sought after among the world, without diluting the competency. That is our aim, and they should do it in a fastest time possible, sir. With this objective, we are moving towards it, sir. Hopefully, by next interaction, I think we could resolve all those logistics issues first, so that issue should not be there. Thank you all for participation and all the best. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
We're ending the meeting.
Okay.
Leave.